Hello to you, your homegirls. What's up? Baby Chris here with a little bit of makeup therapy. We're going to be playing around in some makeup. Let's get right into it. I'm going to prime my face with this e.l.f. Power Grip. I use the one that doesn't have niacinamide when I'm just playing around in makeup or doing like a look for nighttime or something. I'm going to be using the Thread complexion stick in 230 for bronzer. And then I kind of shop my stash for these discontinued NYX Born to Glows. I have it in two different colors. This is the lighter of the two for my winter shade. I'm going in for a second layer. I cannot find my favorite foundation brush and it's driving me crazy. A little bit more cream bronzer, a little bit on the nose. Thread for the concealer. This kind of gave me a little bit of trouble. This was not the best makeup application. Honestly, if I'm keeping it a bean, this is not the best base that I have done. Just not up to my standards. The NYX Born to Glow is a beautiful base. It no longer exists. I just feel like it maybe aged me a bit here. I don't know. That's the Juvia's Place liquid blush in Blush Lily. That too gave me a little bit of problems. I probably should have did it underneath my concealer. Yeah. I'm going to set the blush with my Juvia's Place the Blush Rose palette. And I was feeling a little bit experimental and didn't want to pull any of my actual bronzers. So I pulled this palette that I never use. It's an Amazon palette. It's called the Supreme Seductress. And it has like a warm and cool side. So I pulled one of the browns from the warm side to act as my powder bronzer. And then I pulled one of the shimmers from the cool side just to be extra. I'm an extra person. The whole point of this video is to capture my first impression of a palette that I just bought. So I'm just putting on a little base so that we don't put an eyeshadow look on a no makeup face. That's honestly what we're doing here. I'm doing my brows with the Makeup Revolution. I can't remember what it's called. I've used it in one of my previous videos. It's like a powder palette, and then I used the Moira, it's like a brow mascara just to fill in. I didn't feel like filling in with the pen or whatever. And then I use the same thread to highlight my brow, and then I'm using my Makeup by Mario eye prep to set my eyes for eyeshadow. And we're gonna move into the things now. What up, guys? How is everyone? What's up? You may have seen me do this base in the first part of this video. I decided I'm gonna do this in the same way that I kind of did the Juvia setting spray video. If you haven't seen that, I will link it above. Today's gonna be fun because I just purchased my first Natasha Denona palette. Ta-da! I literally just got it in the mail yesterday. I'm considering doing a February haul, makeup haul, because my birthday is in February and I'll be shopping. So I've bought a lot of makeup, but I've been using everything. So I would have to like compile everything up. But I did shop the recent Sephora sale. This baby girl went on sale and I decided to pick it up. This is the Natasha Denona Retro Palette. Let's open it up. We're gonna do an eye look together with it. I have swatched this before in a Sephora, and the shimmers left an impression on me. I will say, in a world of Pat McGrath and Danessa Myricks, Natasha Denona doesn't really excite me. I used to have this like thing where I wanted the Biba palette, but then I'm like, I have neutrals that I love and adore. I don't need a $130 neutral palette. I am attracted to pink palettes. I'm just a girl. What do you want me to do? This little 6-pan, this little Juvia's Place, the Blush Rose 6-pan, stops me from buying a lot of pink palettes. It's such a good palette. It is by far my most used Juvia's Place palette. I love pink. I think pink and brown looks amazing together. So pink eyes, brown skin, you know. So this is what it looks like. I've always been, sorry, I'm trying to put this palette back. I've always been impressed with Natasha Denona's packaging. I think it looks good. It's not as big as I thought it was. It's nice. It feels good. I do be hearing people's hinges making sounds. I don't play that shit. So hopefully mine doesn't do that. But before I open this up, I will say that I'm thinking differently about palettes this year. If you're unfamiliar, I am sort of a beginner to eyeshadow. I started doing it last year, and I've compiled a very large collection, or large to me, last year. And this year, I'm more so focused on singles and being able to build my own palettes. So the fact that you can pop these shadows out was a huge selling point to me. So that's kind of where my mind is with this purchase. But this is the color story. That's beautiful. Again, I've seen it before. So I love a mauve. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm gonna do today. I kind of have like a smoky in mind. This brown, I thought it was a shimmer. Ooh, that is creamy. Is this the cream to matte y'all be talking about? Interesting. My eyelids are already set with a cream and a powder. So, And another thing about Natasha Denona is that sometimes I feel like there is no depth in the palettes. I don't really want to do a berry look. I don't want to do a berry look with the berry palette in my hand. What a predicament. Word to Kara. I don't know what I want to do. Everything is leaning pink and berry. I really want to use that apart shade, but I'm worried to use it on my set eye. I'm gonna have to cut all this thinking out. Vivian, let's see what this shade looks like. Honey. And y'all know how it goes. If I don't like it, I'll take it back. Should I like not peel it off? Peel the mirror off? I don't know what to do. I don't want a pink look. I want to do a smoky eye. I want to do a smoky eye with the apart shade. So I'm worried, but I'm going to use nude mauve in the crease. This is not a nude for me, but we shall see. All right, this is a fluffy blending brush. This is by the brand Veramona. I've discussed this brand in one of my videos before. Very affordable. I'm just gonna pop this in the crease. Okay. All right then, I'm not mad at that. Okay. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. Cause it's coming, it's showing up on my eye darker than what it's showing in the pan. Ooh. Ew, this is gonna be just a simple smoky. I'm gonna throw this shade in the crease. And then I'm gonna throw that deep, what is it? Cream to matte, matte to cream on the lid. And then I'm probably just gonna put a shimmer in the center to kind of halo it out a bit. That's usually how I do smoky eyes. I like to have a shimmer in the center because y'all know I'm not an all matte girly, but okay. I'm rocking with this so far. This Vivian shade, I don't understand. I'm like, oh, it is pink. I'm already thinking ahead, trying to figure out what I'm gonna use on my brow bone. But this is beautiful. Okay, immediately noticing the quality. What are we gonna use for the lid? What are we gonna use for the lid? BH shade, which is a shader brush, and I'm gonna go into a part. I'm happy to know that this isn't a shimmer, because looking at the pictures, I thought it was. But yeah, I'm gonna put this on the lid, but I don't know. I see Natasha Denona palettes and I'm like, they don't really excite me, but she has a great reputation for formula. This is not showing up as deep as I would like for it to. There is no like kick up in the pan, which is not something that I actually care about. All right, this is just looking like a like a nude look, like smokeware. Comment below and tell me what was your first Natasha Denona palette. Do you like Natasha Denona? I've heard some people say, I'm gonna go back into the nude mauve and go back into the crease a little bit, that they feel like it's overrated. Oh, not me going into the wrong color. I don't know. I don't really know what to think right now. I am a little disappointed in the fact that a part is not that deep. Let me just blend with something clean. This is another BH brush, Ruby. Just blur that. Make sure it looks like a one and done. It's not giving smoky at all. It's not a very poppin' eye look. I don't really like my base, so it's like I wanted my eyes to go ham. All right, what we're gonna put on the liddy lid or on the center. If you are unfamiliar, I'm gonna use this Sigma. This is like one of the goats from Sigma, the E27, the detail blending. It's like a flat shader. Psychedelic is like in the center and is like glistening and glittering. So it's just asking to be put on the lid. So that's what we're gonna do. I have a lot of pink in my collection. This is giving more, I guess, wearable pink. And what I was about to say is, if you're unfamiliar, I don't like using my fingers for shimmers. I just don't like it. Y'all, I'm a little disappointed. I don't know, yo. And you know what's crazy? I'm on a palette no buy, well, low buy. I've allotted myself 3 palettes. And again, I bought, I guess this is the second palette I've bought. It's only February. Where's the brush I used for my shade? I bought this one because I figured that if I wanted to break it down and put some of these shades in a magnetic palette, I could, because again, that's the type of time I'm on this year, building that sort of a collection. I don't know, yo. IDK. This is giving boring. Let's put something in the inner corner. Let's put glitz in the inner corner. I don't know. I don't know. When you guys get a new palette, what is your first look? What do you do for the, ooh, okay. All right. We got some action with glitz. That's pretty. This is what I usually do with the first palette. Do something that is super easy, that I know usually always looks good, and kind of just get a feel for the formula. Let me know what you get into with a first time use of a palette. I'm gonna take this same Sigma E27, is that what it is? I need to put something in my brow bone. I'm gonna do Helio. Oh, this is too deep for the brows. I don't know, man. I don't like palettes like this. I don't like boring ass palettes like this. This is quite boring. This is the type of shit you wear to work. I have palettes to wear to work. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Okay. It's kind of pretty. The shimmers, as I suspected, are kind of doing their thing. Shimmers are pretty. Should I put something in the lower lash line? Not sure. All right, y'all. I'm gonna do some liner and some mascara, and then I will come back and discuss my final opinions. Okay, this is the ColourPop BFF liner in Grande. So I'm just doing a brown wing here. Mascara is Maybelline Lash Sensational. And I thought a baby pink inner corner, waterline would have been really nice, but I don't have any waterline product. So I'm using this lip liner that's not really doing anything. I pulled a plethora of lip product in attempts to make this look good. All right, kitty cats, I think I mentioned that this is gym hair, so just ignore it. This is the final look. I felt like I had to do a bold lip in order for this to be something that I care about. I don't know. This started off great and then kind of went downhill. Let's talk about the Natasha Denona Retro Palette. I wanted a smoky eye. I don't have a smoky eye. This is a naked eye. I don't know. The shimmers are beautiful. I will say that. I will say the shimmers are really pretty, but I will say for just me going in intuitively, this is boring AF. Like, that's so disappointing. I'm actually really glad that I didn't pay full price, and I'm actually considering a return, but I am going to follow my 3-use rule and use this 2 more times to decide whether I want to keep it or not. This look is just super low-key, and that's not what I was going for. I want to film another video after this, and this makeup is boring. Yeah, I guess that's all I have to say. I was gonna do fragrance of the day, but my mood has been altered by this lame makeup that I don't even want to smell anything. So let me know. Very, very unimpressed at the moment. Sorry to be on a bad vibration with you all, but it's the reality. I love you. Consider subbing. Like if you enjoyed. Leave a comment. Peace. Okay, guys, this lighting is probably not ideal, but I wanted to come back on with some final thoughts. Again, I already mentioned that like the shimmers, like that Helio shade is very rosy and pretty in the brows. Now, I don't know about keeping a $70 palette just for shimmers. I have beautiful shimmers in my collection. These mattes are not matting. I think I did set my eye with the Makeup by Mario cream and powder, the prep and set, whatever. So I know sometimes with Viseart, doing that can block the pigment. So I'm thinking maybe I've blocked the pigment of the mattes with the way that I've set my lids. And then also I'm wearing this gray and I have a neutral undertone. So I don't know if that's why the gray is being pulled from the mattes that I laid down, but it's just giving a gray look. Like even from the shimmer that I placed in the center is giving gray and cool. I don't know. What do you guys think? Return, use a couple more times. I'm definitely going to use another time and change my base. Maybe keep my base wet and not set with the powder. But what do you guys think? Let me know. I need opinions because I'm kind of lost right now. The shimmers are pretty and the pans are magnetic. So it does kind of serve a purpose. But I did get it on sale for $50. But a $50 palette for pink shimmers, I have beautiful pink shimmers in my collection. I need help. Chime in below. Thank you.